All right. Now we are live on YouTube. So, hello YouTube. Hello everyone. Good morning. I'm Arthur and I'm here in Talk and Talk starting one more English immersion. And today we're going to talk about the future. Yes, about the future. And well, I'm here with Lurian, Priscila Ferreira, and Catherine. But before to start our immersion, I would like to talk about the Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a platform that you can practice your English or another language like Spanish, Italian, German, French, and I think Chinese. Here is a safe place that you can practice. Anyone judge it, anyone. So I think that here is a good place to improve our English and study. I'm not a teacher. I'm a student too, and I'm here to improve my English. And I hope that everyone respect everyone. Okay? So if you need to know about more about the Talk and Talk, you can check our website, talkandtalk.com. Okay? So before to start, I will introduce myself. I'm Arthur. I'm 36 years old. I live in Rio Claro, countryside of São Paulo. I'm a physicist and civil engineer. I'm married. I have a son. I have three pets. In my free time, I like to watch series, movies, play the guitar, play Pokemon with my son, and other games. And nowadays, recently, I am reading two books in the same time. So I think that's it about me. So I will start with Lurian. Lurian, please, good morning. Introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Lurian. I'm 34 years old, and I live in Belo Horizonte. I work with, I am a business analyst. I graduated in business um, management, and I work with business analyst in a kind of environment for agile methodology. And I have two pets, two dogs, ma but I don't have any kids. And here in Talk and Talk, I am a host in French too. And it's because of that sometimes I have some problems to speak because the French just came in my mind and I just mix everything. And it's because of that I start to have some classes in English, not exactly like classes, but immersions,
Mhm.
because I start to speak a lot of French, and I was like losing, not losing like forget, but I was trying to maybe be better for both of language because I was mixing everything and every time. And that's it. I think I want to separate these and try to be more confident in French and confident in English. And that's it.
Yes, thank you, Luria. I think that's very difficult to separate in your mind, to change the key. Like now I'm French, but no, I'm talking English. I think that's very, very different. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing. And Catherine, please, good morning. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys. I'm just thinking about if you have more than one meeting here too, or it's just on Sunday.
My immersion is on Sunday.
Okay, because I don't know. I think I participated in the last one, right? Because
Yes.
yeah, I remember you. Okay, well, I'm Catherine. So today is not a so good day because I don't know why I don't sleep so well. I have a meeting scheduled for 10 a.m., but I always um up, so I just scheduled for this immersion here too. So it's very fun. And that's it about me. Um, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Katarina, I think that the last immersion, I had to separate the rooms. I need to do the break rooms, and I think that you were with Katya and Yanka in another room.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Because I have the sensation that I have the emotion if you like it. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. Yesterday, you know.
Ah, yeah, I have to confess that the weeks are spent so fast. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe it's that reason. Okay.
yeah, thank you very much. And Priscila Ferreira, please introduce yourself. Good morning.
Of course. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Priscila. I am 31 years old. I am a journalist, but today my area is marketing, specifically online ads. My work, it's specifically with more with my clients, and I work in marketing agency. In my free time, I like so much practice exercise. I also go to gym and I often do Pilates. I like different food, Mexican food, Japanese food. It's delicious. I like English. My goal next year is more clients in other country. That's it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Priscila. Well, so today we're gonna talk about the future. I think that it's very in common when we think about the future, but I think it's very cool because maybe we are imagining, and maybe in the future is not will happen what sometimes we can imagine we are imagining. So I will start with the question number two. Uh, Catherine,
Mm.
what do you think will be the biggest technological advancement by 2050?
Oh, is a complicated question. Let me see.
I have one. I think that artificial intelligence will be the
But
maybe the future.
2015 will be normal, you know. It's
Maybe
not a new thing anymore.
it's
Um,
new today. It's new today.
yeah, it's new today. And today, everybody will be very used to. But I think it maybe is some kind of technology that allow us to produce food
Mhm.
because we have the climate change now, and I think in the future this will be a challenge, you know, this food. And sometimes some kind of technology that allow us to do that, even though we have the warm the weather warming. So yeah, maybe this one.
Yeah, very nice. Well, what do you think, Lurian, about the question number two?
The biggest technology. Um, I don't know if everyone here follow about the travel to space, but is a one reality now that we can buy a seat and go to space. Like it's really expensive. I think in the future we can have technologies to to book a flight, not in the airplane, but maybe in a rocket. I don't know. In 25 years, I think it's possible since they already started to do this. But I think in 25 years, maybe it'll be more common and more accessible for everyone. I don't know. It's something I'm just thinking right now.
Yes, it's a good point. I did it. I think that we can travel to the space, or not a travel to spend uh, maybe to live there yet, but maybe to visit the moon, maybe like you are visiting with the bus station, I don't know, and back to the Earth. Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't know the
uh,
possibility. I think they start to do like a short uh, trips, like one day, just go
mhm,
there until the international ESS, international
mhm.
thing there, and after we come back. But I don't know, I think in 25 years, this will be more common than now.
Yeah, because nowadays we have another companies that they are private companies. They are studying this possibility to travel to the space. So it's very interesting too. Thank you, Lurian. Thank you very much. What about you, Priscilla? What do you think about the question number two?
My expectative it is specifically AI.
Hmm.
For me, by 2050, I believe revolutions, revolutions healthcare.
Hmm. Yeah.
My expectative is specifically example, cure, cure, cure diseases.
Hmm. Hmm.
To-
Yes.
For me, that's it. AI revolutes, specifically healthcare. My expectative.
Yes.
I believe my vision is positive.
Hmm. I was reading about nanotechnologies and the nano robots. They are using to in the medicine to my gosh, how can I say in English? To the operation. I don't know if the right word, but medics are using the nano robots to desobstruir uh, some. Oh my gosh. Uh, well, they use the nanorobots para desobstruir canais de entupimento do coração.
Oh, it's
So,
nice.
so it's very recently. They are testing, but it's so recently. So I think that's the maybe in the future we 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 have nanorobots in our body.
Yeah.
Uh, but I think that's the very nice because of the medicine in the future can help us to live more or to help us with our health.
Yes. For me, it is amazing.
Hmm.
Specifically, biotechnology.
Hmm. Maybe
For
it's
me,
the,
that's
the
it.
future. Maybe it's the future.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. And Priscilla, I will continue with you. The question number three. How do you imagine cities will change in the future?
Mm, uh, cities in Brazil or in
Brazil can be Brazil, your city, or the world, around the world.
for me, I think cities will become smarter with AI,
Mhm.
managing, managing traffic, energy, water. For me, that's it. More green,
Mhm.
more green spaces. I think about that's it.
Yeah, I'm agree with you. I think that in the future we have another possibilities to change our cities. Um, and nowadays we have the technology to be more sustainable
Yes,
cities.
yes.
Maybe it's a good possibility in the future. And I don't know, what about the green places? I have my question. I like green places. I like to be more with connected with the nature. But I don't know if the future people maybe uh, change your mind about this.
Ah,
But
I
yeah, yeah,
believe.
yeah.
Because it is necessary.
Yes, yes. We need to connect with the nature. I think that's the for me it's very nice. For me, I really like it. But I exactly I'm think about the city that I when I live. So maybe another around the world, U.S., Europe, maybe they can change their mind about the natures in the cities. Yes. What about you, Lurian?
And this is really hard to think, like Priscilla said, because when I think about Brazil, uh, I think we have like the capitals, like I live in Belo Horizonte, is one capital, but it's really hard to think about the small cities around too, because now they don't have a lot of structure.
Mhm,
And but I will say something about we have a lot of applications today, like apps to do everything. And I think in the future we can be more connected to to in the cities, and the points of the cities. For example, I will give one example. Maybe we have a painel. I don't know how to say this, and there are a lot of points to guide you to do the things, to be easy to go and to go back of the places. I don't know. I think today we have a lot of applications, but the apps you need to use in your cell phone, and they are not too connected. But I think in the future maybe they will be more connected. I know, for example, when I use the app for bus, when I need to take the bus, I can, in some parts of the city, but not all, I can know when the bus is arriving. In
mhm,
2 minutes, for
mhm,
example. And I know this is common in the other cities. When you use a subway or bus, they have already something to show you. But in Belo Horizonte, they had it, but after they remove, and now it's totally mess, and the small cities no. So I think with the applications and with the Word Plus more connected, I think we can have more points of the city to have more information about everything. And I use this as example about bus and subway because I think it's something easy to relate it. But I don't know. And
mhm.
if you like movies, futuristas, like how can I say, the movies about 100 years, you see like really robots doing everything in the restaurants and the city soup and the streets. So I think this can be possible too. We can have a kind of robot with AI doing something to. It's hard to think. I
Yeah.
don't know if I will be there, like to see this, but it's
Uh-huh.
hard to talk. But that's it.
Yeah. Uh, I have to confess that when I was thinking about this subject, I remember the movie that I really liked when I was younger. Back to the Future. I don't know if you watch it, but I was thinking about this movie, and because I don't know what happened, uh, but it was I think that in the first movie, maybe 2015, it will happen one thing, and it almost happened. So it was very nice in that time. But I was thinking about this movie, and I really like it. And it was they were maybe they imagining about the future, cities, cars flying. Nowadays we don't have cars, but we have the drones, so it's similar, I think. So it's very nice. What about you, Catherine? The question number three.
Yeah, yeah. I remember a movie too called the ER, this movie. So it's not a happy movie for the future. So I'm a little pessimist because I don't believe that they will fly or something like that. Um, of course, we will have a lot of technology, much more than we have now. But sometimes to me, it's like, you buy a robo vacuum,
Mm,
but you want to clean a rough floor. It's impossible. It's very difficult. You will spend a lot of money, a lot of energy, but your floor will never be clean. So I think this for the future because we will develop a lot of technologies, but because of the global warming, I think the future is not good. It's not prepared for, floods or hurricanes or something like that will be more intense in the future. So I don't know if we have the capacity to
mhm,
produce food.
mhm.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. It's true. Can be the more difficult to us. We have a lot of technology, but sometimes I think that we have this lot of technology, but sometimes we don't know how to use exactly. And sometimes we think about we can do this with technology, but it's not the same. And we have another important things to develop it too. And Catherine, the question number five is about the climate. So, how will climate change impact our daily lives in the next decades? So, what do you think? It's a good question.
Yeah, it is. I don't know, next decade, the
Mhm,
next 10 years, right? Yeah, we'll be capable to feel some effects, but I don't think the things will change so much in 10 years. Maybe in 30 years or something like that, you change more. But like I said before, you already had some um, very, very hard raining. I don't know how to say tempestade. And the
Storm, I
hurricane,
think.
yeah, it's strong. Thank you. And the hurricanes, it's kind of thing that will be more intense in the future. And like I said before, we are not prepared. The cities is not prepared. So I don't know you, but every time that you rain, I get a very, very afraid because
Mhm.
in my city don't have floods in this kind of thing, but um, now even the place that's not raining a lot, nowadays raining a lot, so the things are changing. And I live in a state that in some years, I don't know how much years, but it's not 10 years, um, it will be turned a desert. So yeah, so it's a bad thing, because I really like my state. But that's it.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. I'm agree. Tá bem. I'm agree with you when I think about the rains. Because here in my city, Rio Claro, it's very uh, hot, you know. And but when I was younger, I it's not common to the the weather too hot and the rain's not too strong like a storm, you know. So last Friday we had a big storm here in my city, and it was very different for me because I think that the city is biggest, but without planning. So a lot of places that is not prepared to receive the the water of the rain. So a lot of I don't know the name in English, alagamentos that we many years ago we had one place that okay, there, okay, but now every rains the city will stop it, like many places alagados, and it's very difficult to imagine this in the future. How can be better in the future? Yeah, I think the climate is changing, uh, but I don't know if the planet is changed. You know, maybe we here. I don't know if we will survive, but the planet will survive. The Earth will survive. What about you, Lurian?
I think 1 minute. My dogs and my parents was like speaking loud. Sorry. I think
It's okay.
about the it's really hard. Like I live in a part of Belo Horizonte that all the time when we have a lot of rain and like the storm, we have problems with the flooded, and it's really bad. I don't know about like the structure like the city is doing to improve this to because every year we have the same problem. Every year when we have a lot of raining, we have the same problem. And this is getting worse. Like we can see like all the situations in São Paulo and the south of Brazil too. And I think in the next decades, it's hard to think hard, but something I realize that we are having different kinds of weather, like in winter in Brazil. It was like summer, but it was too hot. When it's summer in Europe. I know they said the temperature is like it's really high, almost 50 degrees. So this is really big. So the global warming is changing everything, and I think it's something we really need to talk about. But I don't know if in the future, and I will say something here really hypothetical, okay? I don't know if in the future we need to have some kind of protection in our house to breathe, to do things, because maybe the air is not good anymore. Last year we have a lot of burning of because of we have a long period without rain, and The smoke in the air was really bad. The quality of the air was really bad. So I really don't know if this situation is getting worse. Maybe in the future we cannot use the air anymore, and you need to use artificial air for for breathing. And I cannot think about that because it's some kind of crazy when you compare. But this is something I'm thinking. If the air is not good anymore, we need to find a way to use the air. Other, if it's too hot to live, how we can survive. To if you need to have special clothes to survive. So I don't know. It's some kind of futuristic thing, and it's really hard. Sorry.
No, no, it's about the future. We are we are trying to imagine the future, but yeah, it's very. When I think about the different climates, I imagine the uh, I like I'm trying to say that many countries around the world, I don't know if they really are worried about the climate or they are ignoring. But I knew it. A person that lived in China, I don't know, Hong Kong maybe. Uh, and you told me about the air, and there is very toxic air, you know. So he when he was in Brazil, he told me, "Oh, here I can see the sun. There we don't see the sun." So it's almost the clouds, you know, the gray climate. So it's very very different. What about you, Priscilla? The question number 5.
It is complication. It's complication. For me, extreme weather
Mhm,
events will become more frequent. My vision is negative, affect food, water, food production, forcing cities to adaptate to rising temperature. My city, for example, is hot. It is important adaptation.
mhm. Yeah. Uh,
My preoccupation is specifically with food and water.
yeah.
For me, it's complication.
It's very important to live. Food, water is important to live.
Essential, essential, help me, essential.
Yeah, it's very important to us. And well, I think that's the climate. I think that we are agree that will change a lot. Uh, let me think about the question number 7 is very nice. Do you believe space exploration will become a normal part of life? We started, Ludian. What do you think, Ludian?
I think yes, it's something I really like to watch movies about space. Always I like it, watch it. And for me is some kind of I don't know. There is some. I know there is a big issues about this, about use a lot of money to explore the space when we can use this money to do other things. I know, but if you just think about we are in the planet Earth, and when we start, people just think the Earth was like straight, it was like planned, and after no, it's like a ball, and after they discover another planet, and after they discover the constellation, the everything, oh, maybe we can go there. This is fascinating for me, like how we can we improve tools to do this. So this is the fascinating part for me, and I like to the space, you know, the rocket, the environment for these two. And I think it's possible that this will be more normal. Like I said, today, if you want, we can buy a seat to go to space to see the Earth. I don't know how to say this in English. I try to explain like maybe normal, because we have different levels. So we can go in one level and just see, and after go back. It's a kind of and I really think maybe people will do this to just to have fun, like a park, attraction park, the parque de diversão, or maybe just to, instead you spend one day to go to Australia, we can just go in 30 minutes,
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know if this will be normal in 25 years, but I think it's getting ready to be. So they start to do this for rich people. Just rich people can buy a seat, but they will explore more, and maybe they will find a way to put this more accessible for everyone. I don't know, it's crazy, but so they are like private companies, and they really explore this kind of thing now, like the space and how to do a lot of things. I think it's crazy, but
Yeah.
it's really nice too. But yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Luda. Thank you for sharing. My first degree was in physicist, so I really like these crazy things, but it's very nice. What about you, Priscilla?
I don't believe government in actions. I don't believe. But imagine, okay?
Mhm.
Imagine. I I believe with private companies. For me, né? Private companies investing in space travel. I think space tourism, sorry, and event sentiments uh, in Mars with the possible, but specifically private companies. For me, investment very, very, very money on one possible, but private, no government.
Yeah, like Tesla, they are investing a lot. I think that there is another one. I don't remember, but I read in the news 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago. 2 weeks, I don't remember, but
of
yeah.
course,
Hmm.
of course. Big business
Hmm.
investment, big
Yeah,
business.
because it's very expensive to
Yes.
this kind of investing. Yes. What about you, Catherine?
Yeah, I'm a little lost. Which question we are discussing?
The question number 7.
7.
7. Yes.
Um, well, it's a difficult question
Hmm.
because it involves a lot of things.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't believe that it will be normal uh, for the poor people. Mm, Because I think it's very difficult, like colonization another planet, you know. People talking about March. I think it's that March. But
Mars.
there is a lot of storming there. So it's very difficult to thinking about living in a place like that. And the moon maybe is more possible because I know that they already out. Oh, that they already found water in the moon.
Yes.
And there is some caves that is possible to live in there, inside there, but it's very difficult too because don't have a atmosphere.
Mhm.
So travel to space just to travel
Just
is,
travel.
yeah, it's complicated because to put a rocket in a atmosphere, you have to spend a lot of fuel, I think is that combustion.
Whoa.
And
Mhm.
yeah, maybe if they develop another technology to do that in the easy way, but yeah, even though I think it will be restrict just for the rich people. I don't see that just for the normal and poor
Mhm.
people, because if you stop to thinking normal people even have water to drink and you go to space. Oh, yeah, it don't make sense for me.
Yes, yes. Maybe can be a transition like the the flights that we have today to fly to another country. Maybe when it started um, to fly to another country, first it was very expensive, and nowadays it's expensive too, but
Yeah,
it's
it's too
a little bit
expensive.
normal.
And even travel by bus is expensive for poor
Y-
people, So
Yes, yes.
I don't think this is normal. It would be normal. So yeah, that's it.
For the future, yes, yes. It's a good possibility, but people that have a lot of money, okay, but we don't have a lot of money. It's very it's very difficult to us in this moment, and we are worried about the this to live in the safe place. Yes. Well, it's almost the finish. We are almost finished here. Let me see the question number. Mm, the question number 8. I think it's how do you think healthcare and medicine will evolve in the future? What do you think, Catherine? The question number 8.
I think it's a complicated answer because okay, sometimes I go to the doctor and the doctor just asks to me to say what I'm feeling and just okay, doing talk the symptoms, and I think it's so automatic.
Hmm.
And maybe this can do for a machine can do that. So I think they will implement the AI in medicine. And yeah, I hope some treatments develop a lot, like you said before in about nano robot, right?
Hmm.
I believe that it will develop in the future. And yeah, but for other sides, I think the health will be worse than now because the weather will change and it is impacting in, our health. So today we have plastic even in the water, so it's a problem. And other will will other sickness
Okay.
will be a fear because now they have anxiety. Some years ago, you don't have um this this in this proportion that you have right now. And the food is very bad too, so this impacting the health too. So yeah, I think it will be better for one side, but for other side it will be worse. That's
Yes.
it.
Yes, Catherine. Thank you very much. What about you, Priscilla?
My vision it is positive for me. Medicine Medicine will be more efficient.
Mhm.
Medicine more efficient with AI diagnosing more early. For me, it is medicine better
Mhm.
next years.
Okay. Uh, Thank you, Priscilla. And what about you, Lurian?
I think we saw a lot of after pandemic, we saw a lot of changes about this, like the telemedicine, how you can do things easily. Uh, when you instead to go to a place to see a doctor. So I think this is a big change already. And I worked in a company in my past that they have a lot of solutions for doctors. They have a lot
Mhm.
of applications, and one of kind of application you can have all the information of the person and the historical too, and this helps a lot to calculate the dosaging, the how many pills you need to take for your body for your weight and height. And I think this can help and can improve to have better results for the person too. And I don't know, there is a kind of app too, like in the company I use it to do. It's a kind of a software that you can have the historical, of course, the for everyone, but you also can improve this and make a kind of alerts for the person. For example, the person who has diabetes, you can remember him. You need to take your insulin, or you need to do the test now to check your blood. So I think
Mhm.
you have a lot of apps that can help you to remind that you need to do things, and when you need to take pills or some kind of that, when you need to check something. I don't know if this will be accessible for everyone. Like normally, it's just you need to have a cell phone or is a laptop and internet. But we know in Brazil and the other parts of the world, I was speaking in French, sorry.
Mhm.
There are people that they don't have access. So I think this is not for everyone, and it's really complicated. And yeah, I think it's basic like that. It can be easy to do things without a. I can do an appointment with my doctor, and I can do things easily without to spend a lot of time in transit traffic going and save my time and save the time of the other people too. I think this is some kind of reality we have now, and I think in the future we will be better for more people to have more it's more accessible for everyone.
All right, Lurian. Thank you very much. And well, our time is gone. We are in time. So I would like to thank you, Lurian. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Catherine. I hope that you enjoyed my immersion. It was very difficult. And thank you very much. Have a good day with your family. And that's it. Thank you very